Welcome to Logo Academy. In this training video, we will cover General Ledger section on Tiger Plus. Subjects to be covered are as following. 1. Adding subaccounts. 2. Generating a sample journal slip. General Ledger accounts can be found under Main Records sections of General Ledger module. In this section, we will cover how to add subaccounts. Add new accounts by right-clicking on Main Accounts. Our main account is 100. Its subaccount will be 100.01. Next subaccount is 100.02. A subaccount is often used to categorize larger accounts. It is better for tracking of various budget details and expenses. Subaccounts can also have subaccounts, as main accounts have. Till now, we just added subaccounts for main accounts. This is an example of subaccounts belong to bank accounts. If an account has a subaccount, it will automatically become bold. As mentioned, a subaccount can also have subaccount. Subaccount code is 102.01. Its subaccount will be 102.01.001. General Ledger slips can be added under Transactions sections of General Ledger module. We will see an example of adding journal slip. On the line, account type is General Ledger account. On Account Code section, click on 3 dots to reach to the General Ledger account browser. And select the needed account. Then, enter the debit or credit amount. And go to the next line. Debit and credit amounts must be equal. Otherwise, you cannot save the journal slip. If you prefer, you can use Equalize Balance option on the very last line of the slip. On Part 2, we will cover how to add General Ledger connection codes. And we will learn how posting to GL operation and line combining are done. Open General Ledger Connection Codes section, located under Main Records. In our scenario, we will define connection codes for materials, current accounts, and VAT. There is already a GL code for purchase transactions. We will update it. Double-click on the GL code section to choose the right GL account. If you would like, you can use different GL accounts for each material. We will be using same GL account for all materials in purchase transactions. So, we leave material code filter empty. As a next step, we define GL code for accounts receivable and payables. You can also define different GL codes for each current account. But, we will be using the same GL account for all current accounts. So, we leave current account filter empty. You can also define this GL code is going to be used in certain transactions from the filters. Next step is defining GL codes for VAT. First, we define the VAT GL codes to be used in purchase transactions. There can be different VAT rate usage in transactions. So, we will create subaccounts for different VAT rates. GL code for 1% VAT is 190.01. Second GL code is 190.02 for 8% VAT. And, third GL code is for 18% of VAT, with the 190.03 code. After these creations, we select the GL code for 1% of VAT. And, we specify the VAT rate. Next definition is done for 8% of VAT. And, the third definition is done for 18% of VAT rate. After defining GL codes for purchase VAT rates, we can define the sales VAT rate GL codes, by using the same logic. First, create subaccounts for different sales VAT rates. Then, define the GL codes by specifying VAT rates on filter. After GL connection code definitions, we will arrange couple of parameters under administration. Open material management parameters. Set assign GL codes on empty lines for material slips parameter as yes. This is used to assign GL codes for the empty lines in material slips automatically. Open purchase parameters. and set assign GL codes on empty invoice lines parameter as yes. Next is sales and distribution parameters. Set assign GL codes on empty invoice lines parameter as yes, and save the settings. We will define new material cards and generate purchase and sales transactions. We first generate a purchase transaction for new materials. Open Purchase Invoices section to add a new invoice. We need current accounts. Current account records should also be added. Select the material code online. Then, enter quantity and amount of purchase. Open GL Codes section, which is located on the right-click menu. On this browser, you can see that GL codes, which we have defined under GL Connection Codes section, are automatically assigned to the invoice. VAT rate is 18%. If we change it, the GL code will also be changed automatically. Save the invoice. Use Post to GL option, which is located on the right-click menu. The GL posting filters can be arranged before posting to GL operation. Detailed explanations of these filters can be found on F1 Help menu. Click on OK button to start the operation. Journal slip to be added will open. Click on Save button to complete GL posting operation. Posting report will open. You can click on Close button to continue. After posting to GL, you will be able to see a P letter on the invoice line. It means that this transaction has been posted to GL. To view related GL slip, open Transactions section under General Ledger. You can also reach related GL slip over the invoice. Use the Related GL Slip option to view the GL slip. Now, we will see an example of sales invoice. Add a new invoice. Create a new current account record. Select the material code. Enter the quantity and amount of sales. Set the VAT as 8%. And open GL codes section. As it can be seen, 8% sales VAT GL code automatically appears. Save the invoice and open Post to GL option. Click on OK button to start posting to GL operation. Same as purchase invoice, you can also view related GL slip over the sales invoice. It is also possible to do automatic GL posting. Open Automatic Posting Parameters under Administration, Definitions section. Set Automatic Posting Parameter as Yes. Automatic posting means, after saving the transaction, posting to GL operation will be done automatically. So, users do not have to do this operation manually. As it can be seen, Journal Slip is opened automatically. Click on Save button to continue. GL Slip can be viewed by clicking on Related GL Slip. Now, we will see an example of a GL slip for an invoice, which has more than one line. In this example, we will have 3 lines. And VAT rates will be different from each other. Open GL Codes section. As we can see, related GL codes are assigned automatically for VAT rates. Save GL Codes browser and then the invoice. This is how Journal Slip is going to be. Click on Save button to complete the process. We will make purchase transaction and see an example of line combining in GL slips. We will create new material cards. Enter the quantity and amounts of purchase. As we have seen it before, there is different VAT rates on invoice. On GL Codes browser, related GL codes are assigned to related VAT rates. Save the invoice. We had 3 different materials in the invoice. Since the same GL code is used for all material cards, the same GL code is assigned to all 3 materials. It is possible to combine lines, which has the same GL codes. Open Administration, Definitions, Automatic Posting Parameters. Set line combining parameter as yes. Then, set automatic posting info parameter as will be read from parameters. To be able to combine lines, we have to set up all line comment parameters as none. In the end, save the parameter settings. Add a new invoice to test the line combining on GL Slip. Select the material code. Enter the quantity and amounts. Even though the materials are different, the same GL code is going to be assigned for all. And we will see only one line for material GL code on journal slip after line combining. VAT GL codes will also be combined, since all of them are 18%. Amount of VAT and the materials are summed up and written on journal slip on one line. If we set up line combining parameter as no, there will be no line combining even if the same GL codes are used. For each line in invoice, there will be separate lines on journal slip. We are going to cover the following topics on Part 3. General Ledger Reports, Financial Tables, and Cost of Goods Sold Slip Generation. You can see the balances on General Ledger Accounts browser. If an account has a subaccount, balances of subaccounts will be summed up and listed as total balance on main account. You can get extract of accounts. Add a standard report design, set the filters and click on OK button to get the extract. On extract, you will be able to see the whole GL slips belonging to related account on given dates. Account summary also can be tracked over GL accounts. Date filter can be used on this browser. Local, foreign, transaction currencies and amounts in units can be viewed. On account status section, listed reports can be generated. For example, chart of accounts list. With this report, you can list all your general ledger accounts. The most used reports are trial balances. These reports are used to list the debit, credit, and balance totals of accounts. As an example, periodic trial balance report is generated. It is used to list the periodic debit, credit, and balance totals of accounts. You can track the total amounts on given dates. Subaccounts can also be listed by giving account level value on filters. The reports under Ledgers and Lists section can also be used for reporting. For example, Detailed Slip List is used to generate a detailed list. For the GL slips containing information regarding the transactions performed in the General Ledger section. Financial tables can also be generated under General Ledger module. We will see how to add layout, accounts, and report generation on this section. All financial table definitions are added in the same logic. Right-click, and Add New Standard Layout. This is considered as a standard layout, just like in normal reports that we use. Click on Save button to continue. You can name the table as you wish. You can generate the report by right-clicking on the layout. Since there is not any account definition in the layout, the report will be empty. What should be done is, account definition in balance sheet table layout. Use the Update option to open layout. Double-click on the subcategory sections to open account definition window. Select the related GL account. Then, click on Save button to continue. You should define the GL accounts for needed categories. And save the table definition in the end. After account definitions, report is ready to be generated. As it can be seen, there is information listed in report after account definitions. As mentioned previously, the same logic is used when adding table layout and generating reports. First, add a table layout. Second, define the GL codes. Third, generate the report. As the last topic of our session, we will be checking out cost of goods sold. To be able to generate cost of goods sold slip, we need sales transactions. On sales invoices, you will be able to see cost of goods sold GL codes. Since we do not have any GL code definition for cost of goods sold, the codes are empty. Cost of goods sold GL codes are defined under GL Connection Codes section. Cost of sold goods GL code can be defined under Materials. Add a new GL code definition. Select the related account code. And save the settings. Open Sales Invoices section again. When you check out the Cost of Goods Sold GL Codes option, you will see that the GL codes are filled in. To be able to generate a Cost of Goods Sold slip, costing maintenance has to be run for materials. After running costing maintenance, you will be able to see values on debt and credit columns. Click on Save button to continue. Now, we can generate Cost of Goods Sold slip. This option is located on the right-click menu. Click on OK button to complete the process. This is the slip for Cost of Goods Sold. Now, let's make an example with calculation. We will create a new material card. We will add a purchase invoice for the material. Quantity is 300. Unit price is 10. Save the invoice. Click on Save button for journal slip to be generated. Now, we will generate sales transaction for the related material. Add new wholesale invoice. Quantity is 50. And unit price is 20. Save the sales invoice. Click on Save button to generate journal slip of sales invoice. Add another sales invoice for the material. Quantity is 10. And unit price is 20. Save the invoice and let journal slip to be generated. Cost of goods sold GL codes will be filled in automatically. But there will not be any amount on debt and credit columns. So we have to run costing maintenance for this material. After running costing, we will be able to see amounts. According to our costing method, which is average on hand, cost is 100 for the last sales invoice. Thank you for watching our video.